Do you want to harmonize your melodies but don't know where to begin? Well, in today's quick tip, I'm going to show you 6 levels of how to harmonize your melodies from beginner to pro using the well-known standard, Fly Me to the Moon. I think you'll find that harmonizing melodies is easier than you think. You ready to get started? Then let's begin. So although there are thousands of ways of harmonizing a melody, I'm going to take you through 6 levels today, starting with beginner and going all the way to pro. We're going to start with the beginner level with a very common technique to harmonize melodies called harmonizing with the interval of a sixth, okay? And so we're going to take the melody to Fly Me to the Moon. That's the top note that you see there. That's the C. Right, that's Fly Me to the Moon melody. That's on top. Now underneath the melody, what you're going to do is you're going to harmonize using the interval of a sixth. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the interval of a sixth, and we just keep that going throughout the whole melody here. It's really pretty. And then if we go on, we'll just do the next 4 measures. We go to F major 7. Again, the melody is the top note. So again, if we harmonize that with the 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we harmonize that, it would sound like this. It's really satisfying, isn't it, those intervals? It's really a beautiful way of playing and harmonizing a melody that adds a lot of beauty to the melody. So what we're going to do next is we're going to play with the track so you can hear how this sounds with the bass and drums. Alright, so we're going to play with the track 2 times. The first time we're going to play it exactly as written, but the second time I'd like you to change the rhythms to make it more of a swing feel, something like this. Alright, have fun, make it your own. Here we go. Jazz it up. Good. If you're enjoying today's quick tip, please hit the like button, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for more great content just like this. Level number 2 is for late beginner, and it's a technique called harmonizing in thirds. So again, we have the melody as the top note. And so we harmonize with a third underneath the melody. So we go 1, 2, 3. That's our third, and we harmonize it with thirds like this. Really pretty. And then we go on and do the next 4 measures here, starting with the F major. Again, the melody is at the top. And so we're going to put thirds underneath that. Beautiful, right? And notice also the left hand is playing what's called a 2 feel, where you're playing half notes in the measure to give it a little bit more rhythm. Nice. So we're going to try it with the track next again. We're going to do it 1 time straight and 1 time jazzed up. Now jazz it up. Yeah. Awesome. If you'd like to get the downloadable sheet music from today's quick tip, please click on the link below. Level number 3 is for the intermediate level, and it uses a technique called chord pops. Now, chord pops simply mean that you're going to have the melody, and underneath the melody, you're going to put the rest of the chord as a rhythmic answer. So for example, so you hear this answer to the melody, one, bop, bop, bop. And I often think of this as you're playing two different instruments. You're playing the melody, and you're also playing an accompaniment, almost like in a big band where you may have the trumpets going, right? And then you may have the saxes going, bop, bop, bop. So we're really playing orchestrally here. We're playing both the melody, the chords, the rhythm, and then in the left hand, all you're going to be doing is playing the two feel, but instead of just playing the root, you're going to play root, fifth, root, fifth, root, fifth, and in the fourth measure here, you're going to go root, root. So sometimes you can play root, root, but it's nice to go down an octave like that as well. So we're going to take this slowly, actually hands separate, because this part can be a little tricky in the beginning. So we're going to go like this. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and there's a lot of juicy chords you can put in here as well. When you have these chord pops, you can add chord alterations. Like for example, on that C7, I added in the flat 9. So we have this C major 7, the flat 9 there, and then it resolves to an F major 9. So there's some really cool things that you can do as an echo to the melody by adding some of these colors to the chords as well. Let's just try the right hand very slowly. Here we go. 3, 4, 1. Good. And then it goes on from there, the next 4 measures, and we're just doing right hand here. We have the melody that goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Chord, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3. Let's try that slowly. 3, 4, 1. Chord, 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 chord. Nice. Now if we add the left hand together with it, again, the left hand is doing this kind of two feel, right? Just half notes. So let's put them together slowly, just the first 4 measures. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, sounds great, right? Because you have this left hand that's playing on 1 and 3, but then you have the right hand doing all these anticipations and syncopations. Now we get to the next 4 measures, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Try that with me. 3, 4, 1. Awesome. All right, let's try it with the track now. All right, so we're going to play this through 2 times, and just because there's a lot happening in the right hand, let's just play the right hand the first time, and then for those of you that would like to add the left hand the second time, go ahead and do that. All right, here we go. 2, here we go. Good, now add the left hand. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Level number 4 is for the late intermediate level, and it uses a technique called the Red Garland style. Red Garland was a wonderful piano player, and he used a technique where he would play the melody in the right hand, and in the left hand he'd play chords, rootless voicings, but he'd play them at the same time rhythmically like this. very rhythmic, very exciting, and again, it sounds like a big band shout section when they're all playing at the same time. So the left hand is going to be playing what's called a rootless voicing of A minor 9. So you have 7, 9, 3, 5. In the right hand, you're playing the melody. And again, you're playing this all at the same time like this. And then when you go to the D minor, we're playing a D minor 9, 3, 5, 7, 9. And then we're playing a G13 in the left hand, a rootless voicing, 7, 9, 3, 13. And then a C major 9, 3, 5, 7, 9. And then we have a C7 flat 9, and then it goes to an F major 9, which I love that. The way that that moves. Let's try that together, that whole thing, those 4 measures. 1, 2, ready, and. Yeah, and the left hand in that last measure, we have all ands. 3 and 4, and 1 and 2, and 3 and 4, and that also adds to the rhythmic excitement. The next 4 measures, we're starting with an F major 9. So left hand's playing 7, 9, 3, 5. Right hand's playing the melody up here. So we go 1 and 2. Then we go to a B half diminished, or B minor 7 flat 5. There's a flat 5. 7 root 3, and then we're going to an E7 flat 9. So we have flat 9, 3, 5, 7, and then to an A minor 7 with the 5th, the 7th, the root, and the 3rd. Let's try that together at bar 29. 2, 3, 4, 1. It's a really fun way to play. Next up, we're going to try this with the track. All right, so let's play with the track 2 times. The first time, let's just play the single note melody so we can get those rhythms correct. And then the second time, let's add the left hand rootless voicings. Here we go. Just the right hand the first time. Okay, add the left hand. And 2, and 3, and 4, and. Yeah. Level number 5 is for the advanced level, and it uses a technique called block chords. We're going to use block chords in our right hand, which means that we're going to be playing the melody and actually harmonizing each note of the melody with a chord underneath. So for example, we would go like this. It's a very dense way of playing, but it's very effective, especially again if it's kind of like a shout chorus, if you're thinking of a big band setting. And so it's a very punchy kind of way of playing, but it also is very cool harmonically because you can add all these really interesting passing chords. The left hand is also going to be, instead of just doing the 2 feel like we were doing before, we're going to be doing a walking bass in the left hand. So that means you're going to be playing quarter notes in the left hand, walking up, walking down. And when you combine that with that right hand playing these block chords, it sounds really cool. Sounds like you can really be a one-person band, right? Because you have everything there. The chords, the rhythm, the left hand walking. And when we play with the track, we're just gonna have drums, because whenever you have a walking bass, you don't want to have another bass playing that at the same time because it really starts to kind of step on each other. So let's just look at these chords in the right hand. We have an A minor 7. We have this kind of passing diminished chord. Looks like a D diminished. Back to the A minor 7. And now this is interesting. We have this another passing chord that looks almost like a C sharp diminished going to a D minor, which is very cool. Another passing diminished chord. So we have. to our D minor 7. Here's our passing diminished chord again, back to D minor 7. Here's a G9. This is kind of like a sus chord going down to, this almost looks like a C major, doesn't it, over G, to a G7 flat 9, to our C major 9, C7 flat 9, and then to F major 9. So there's a lot of really nice colors in there. Let's just try the right hand. 2, 3, 4. Nice. Let's try the left hand. Again, I put 8 VB, so instead of playing it in this octave, we're going to play it an octave lower. Try the left hand. 2, here we go. Good, let's put the hands together slowly. 1, 2, ready, and. Nice. The next 4 measures, again, keeping with this block chord technique, the right hand is going to be playing, again, another F major 9 on the and of 1, 1 and 2. Here's our passing diminished chord going to an F6, another passing diminished chord going to our D minor 7, passing diminished chord back to D minor 7. Now here's an E7 flat 9 over B, like this. Also looks like a B diminished, doesn't it? Here's our E7 flat 9, I love that chord. And then to our A minor 7. Let's try that. 1, 2, here we go. 1. Great, and then the left hand goes 3, 4. That cool walking bass. Now let's put the hands together slowly. 2, 3, 4. Awesome. I think what we're going to do for the track, we're going to slow it down a little bit. That feels really good at that tempo because you can really hear the dense chords and all those really cool passing diminished chords. All right, so we're going to play with the track 2 times. The first time I'd like you to just play the left hand walking bass to get used to how that feels. Second time we're going to add the right hand with those block chords. I slowed the tempo down to 90 beats per measure so we can really get all those beautiful passing chords. All right, here we go. Have fun. Just the left hand first. Okay, now add the right hand. Yeah. Level 6, our final level, is the Proulx level, and this is a great technique called drop 2 voicings. So in level 5, we had the blocked chord. So what we're doing, we take a blocked chord, for example, A minor 7, and we take that second note from the top and we simply move it to the left hand. So these drop 2 voicings, the left hand only has a single note line. The right hand has 3 notes, but it spreads out the voicing in this really beautiful way, and it sounds great when you have a bass player as well. So we start with this A minor 7, we have that passing diminished chord, down to D minor 7, again passing diminished. Here's our G9, G7 flat 9 to C major 9, and what I love about that is the 9th is in the bass. Sounds really cool, and then the flat 9 is in the bass as well. Really gorgeous sounding. Then we go to the next 4 measures, and we have an F major 9 again. So if we have this voicing in our right hand, we take that 2nd note from the top, the 9th, and put it in our left hand, and we have this beautiful voicing. Passing diminished, another passing diminished, D minor 7, D minor 7 again. Here's our E7 flat 9 over B. Oh, so gorgeous. Let's try just the first 4 measures slowly together. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ready, and. Gorgeous, very beautiful. Let's play the next 4 measures together slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh, it sounds so good. All right, we're gonna play this with the track now. That's coming up next. All right, so let's play with the track 2 times. The first time, I just want you to play the right hand only. Second time, we're gonna add that left hand so you can hear the drop 2s along with the bass. All right, have fun. Here we go. So first time, just the right hand. Good, add the left hand. Here we go. Oh yeah. Hey, thanks again for watching today's quick tip on how to harmonize a melody. I hope no matter what level you're at, from beginner all the way to pro, that you got something from today's quick tip. You know, we happen to use Fly Me to the Moon in today's quick tip, but you can use these techniques over any standard that you're working on. They work great. So have fun, enjoy yourself, and we'll see you on the next quick tip real soon. Take care, everyone. So long.
Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the lesson, please let me know in the comments. Also, be sure to check out pianowithjonny.com. We have over 1,000 step-by-step lessons for all playing levels where you'll learn your favorite songs, styles, and how to improvise at the piano. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.